Welcome to the adventures of Queen Ireland Arcantos of the Cypriot League. Now we have to undo the damage done by our tyrant ass of a brother. Don't get me wrong, we got some good benefits out of it. 6 out of 4 on our domain size is very nice, but we do have to restore a lot of the good faith and the goodwill with our people. So we're going to be doing it kind of character focused for a little while, a bit more of your standard CK2, trying to build up the character, the dynasty, etc., etc. Because we went fast and loose with that last guy. And like I said, we've got to undo a lot of the bad damage that we've built up within the league. Try and unify them. Show what a powerful ruling dynasty we can be and that we're not all just a bunch of tyrants. And I think Queen Ireland of the Cypriot League, with her actually incredible skills, is going to be the one to do it. 18 Marshall, too. We haven't even started training her up yet. She is 30, so we are picking her up on the slightly further end of her life. I'm looking for basically just any husband for her. Oh, man, that guy's astute, but he's blind, which means obviously we won't get so much state stat. Let's dig her up a husband then. Start off with them. We'll start building up the goodwill, you know. We'll see if we can convince the people that we are a good, just, and benevolent ruler. Gender, let's go. Men, let's say preferably are married, preferably within Diplo range. Let's see who we can find. We're looking for people like this. Like, powerful characters would be fantastic for our next generation. Prodigy, maybe, straight off the bat. Go big or go home. Oh my god, there's actually quite a lot of them. Holy shit. 35. Alexandru, Marshal of somewhere. We can't obviously get him to court very easily, unfortunately, because he's a Marshal. Marshal, but he's not... Oh, right, he's not working, though. But you're Marshal as well. You're a Bishop. Okay. Well, let's go for Genius. I'll try and dig someone up so we can actually start as we mean to go on here. We might even get this woman to join the Champions, because she is a bit of a badass when it comes to combat, especially compared to our last character. Oh, sorry, the Companions, not the Champions. So we'll dive in that straight away and get some experience from it. So there are some genius characters around. Again, inviting them to court to give me a pain in the ass. This guy is a no one. Genius, 37. He doesn't have the best stats. I mean, our State Marshal would be even higher still. We can give it a go. By favor, what do we need for that? 80 gold. Mark him down as special interest. We'll try Powerful instead. I think Powerful definitely couldn't start off with, seeing as we're probably going to be building some powerful Marshal characters. I mean, powerful in the sort of standard CK2 sense. What are you, Chancellor? That's annoying. Gilberto is 14. I wonder if we could arrange a betrothal between him and us. No, infidel. Right, got it. Oh, that's another fair point. Fuck. We could try that, though. Arrange marriage, matrilineal, him to us. No, because he's an important chancellor. What if we invite him to court? No, his base reluctance is very, very low. You know, it might not take much to win this guy over. Shit. Oh, man, this sucks. There's some really, really good characters out there, and none of them want to marry us. So we're, again, very limited by our religion here. Why don't we check our own court, then, very briefly, see if there is anyone worth marrying just kicking around. We could go for the astute guy. Again, that is +4 to everything. What are we missing out on? Oh, my God, he's still got 19 diplomacy? Sure, why not? Pantolian, join me here. We've got to remember not to stick him as our chancellor, otherwise we miss out on all those extra stats. No? Oh, come on. Don't be an arse. If we can just convince him to join our court. Oh, but he was their diplomat, right? No, he's not. Okay, hang on. Bear with me here. Invite to court. No, send him a special interest here. Right, send him a gift. Let's see if we can bring this guy over. This guy might be the one we get with... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Problem solved. Demonstration duel, no problem. And then gain a little bit of... We gain kind. That's what I was after. We want to prove, like I said, that our dynasty is capable of ruling, uniting the realm, try and get the people to... Oh, fuck off. Try and get the people to unify under us rather than do what we were doing previously and sort of trying to force it a little bit. Right, arranged marriage, matrilineal, you to us. That's pretty good. That's a really good inheritable trait. Again, not as good as Genius, but it's got a higher inherit chance to make up for it. Everyone's concerned, or we'll take this under prestige, I think, try and crawl our way back out of there. And groom an heir? We might as well go for a legitimate son. So what's this one like? Sickly, a year old. We'll start educating them anyway, just as backup heirs. We'd have to legitimize them later on, so maybe we should do that now, just sort of up front, get it done. My God, you're a good educator. Okay, barter. And then, who else we got? We've got Matol. Shit, yeah, no, I forgot about you. You are really, really bad. So I would be very surprised if we do end up playing as this guy. Hey, you never know. What a success story that would be if we have this incredibly powerful dwarf character, comes out and unifies the realm. Who do we want to be our successor then? Sky is not bad. We've got Sky again. Okay, fair enough. Corfu, actually, is pretty fucking terrible. Wow, this is a hard choice. I guess we'll go for Sky then for the time being. And who was voting for my brother? Corfu. Corfu is basically a guaranteed succession, but he's also a terrible fucking character. I'd rather vote Sky. Now, bear in mind, we can rig every single election as long as we hold on to these titles, because there's only what, 2 other vassals capable of voting. So we've got ourselves into the situation I was talking about, where we've basically got the election guaranteed. Now we focus all of our efforts on centralizing and forming ourselves the proper feudal kingdom that we're after here. Sure, gain leverage on our vassals. Not they're going to be able to stop us at this stage. We've got one guy on an independence. Oh, we have a claim on the member state of Rhodos, do we? So we can just revoke that, right? But it's a titular duchy, so it wouldn't do anything. I assume you'd just be able to remake it again with the decisions. There's not much point doing that. Why have we got a claim on Rhodes? Exactly. Member state of Rhodos. We actually do. I have no idea. Were we trying to revoke a title or something like that when we died? Oh, right, because our last character was deposed. Speaking of which, we do have to, again, let's start by making everybody like us quite a lot. What's our focus right now? Because if we go rulership... Oh, we've already gone for rulership, fine. Vassal opinion, actually not too bad. All we've got to focus on keeping this is fairly high. And there's only, again, 2 people that can vote. So we're always going to get the decisive vote. Unless somehow they decides to band up with one another. This is perfect. This is a perfect situation. So now we'll start building things up. We'll start playing the game properly this time, rather than just scumming up mechanics. This guy's our lover. Oh, but he's also our vassal. Shit. We've become close friends and lovers as well? Wow. Okay, so that guy's a guaranteed... Holy shit, never mind. We're already good. In terms of our vassal count, because I imagine he's already voted for our successor anyway. So the only one we've got to win over is Duke Betas, which I assume is... It's got to be you then, huh? Betas the Simple. Fine. Let's start winning him over. Shouldn't take too long, especially given that... What does he dislike right now? Domain too big, minus 20. That's absolutely fine. We're already pregnant. We've got lack of cash too, which is... will disappear relatively soon. Female ruler short reign will disappear too. This is fine. This is really, really... Actually, genuinely really safe. I'm not entirely sure how we pulled it off, but we actually have. Never mind. He's dead. Okay. Was that the guy that we were... Was that our lover? Oh, that's a shame. Do we want to join Despot Theodulus II of Anatolia and his defensive war against the Turks? He's also Hellenic, so I guess we probably should help him out there. Fine. I'll gladly accept. Let's join him. He's got 5,900 men. What have we got? We're doing really well for troop count, too. I don't know how the hell I pulled that off, but we've actually ended up in a really, really safe, comfortable situation. Like, obviously, having that vassal that was our lover was still alive. That would have helped out quite a lot, but this is still incredibly good. My god. And all we had to do was piss off absolutely everybody. Our daughter, Queen Ireland. Oh, nice. She actually got astute as well. Fantastic. Oh my god, that worked really, really well. Ireland II. Fine, perfect. You are basically our successor now. Can we nominate her for succession already? I don't see why not. Or not. Okay, I do see why not. Why can we... Hang on. Oh, Cypriot League. No, wait, that is what we're after. I don't know. I actually don't know why we can't elect... Oh, because it hadn't updated yet. Okay, fair enough. There we are. Boom. And we've also inherited... Oh, god, we're inheriting more land. See, now these we can safely give away, definitely. And obviously improve our vassal opinion there as well. So we've got now just that loyal tribal count under us, which won't have too much of effect, I'll be honest. So let's make sure we don't make you our... diplomat, otherwise we're missing out on the state stewardship, as I was told the other day. I want to instead bring in another diplomat if possible. 14. Oh, God. Bit hit and miss, but we'll give it a go. Sure, join me. Okay, let's go ahead and stack you up with... Yeah, that guy is still better. Okay, that's a shame. It doesn't really matter too much. And let's get you improving relations with specific dukes then. What about you? His heir is... I mean, doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay, let's get you... We're already swaying that guy, so we might as well try and spread ourselves out a little bit here. I've just attached our army up to those guys, so I'm kind of hoping they'll go and smash those troops. I don't know why they're not. Oh my god, we're inheriting so much stuff. My great martial ability, I've rounded up and executed the robber bands at the Plaguing Cost. Call me Queen Ireland the Great. I'm kind of hoping they do start calling us out again. This is our redemption arc right here after the scummy shit that we got up to yesterday. Right, let's get you... Oh god, are you really our best steward as well? I will admit, the council is complete shit. Like, the council is really, really bad. So I'm going to just quickly go through and invite any of the... I mean, look at this guy. 24 martial right there. Let's get him. 14 stewardship is a slight improvement. He's also Midas touched. She's very good. So let's get her to court. And I assume women can be our spy master regardless. And then we unfortunately have no good augurs right now. Not that that's really a big deal. Confederacies have a lot less religious sort of... I guess the right word would be like rigidity than your standard feudal. So we're not too concerned about that one, to be honest with you. Maybe I will just make them our... Like, you miss out on the state stewardship, sure, but the amount of personal opinion gain we get, even if it's just a temporary thing, is absolutely worth it. Just to win over our vassals to make up for, again, some of our behavior from yesterday. Right, Arsenios, let's get you collecting taxes. You are sacked, and we'll replace it with that whenever she turns up. There we go. Nice. Wow, she is really, really good. I'll also send her a gift, make sure that we are being kept alive by her. Let's get you studying... Actually, do you want to... Let's keep scheming, because we might uncover something to worry about, like our brothers or things trying to kill us off was what I was about to say there. Pat that in. He'll end plot. So why don't we tell him to also stop plots as well, try and avoid getting assassinated. I was doing it just so we could ransom people out, but we've finally got a character that I think is absolutely going to be someone we want to play as for quite some time. Can we also now change some laws too? Might as well keep checking this. Banishment. Everybody's opposed to it. Oh, you shit. Again, let's wait for the short range bonus to disappear first, and we'll improve opinion as we go along here. All right, there we go. What we helped out with was one fairly handler. I'm just going to disband this, guys. It's 1,100 men. Honestly, the time it would take to raise the boats and bring them back, we could have just disbanded them and reinforced them back in the capital anyway. Right, so, this is a base game society, isn't it? So, we've got indomitable cults. It's been a while since I've joined any of the... Joined the fucking KGB? I like the interface design. That's quite nice. I love it when anybody does custom interface with CK2. It's a secret to my heart, basically. Okay, one of these must be true. We must follow the Stalinist religion, or we must publicly practice a religion. The old world cults group must not be zealous. So you can be secret, very similar to the assassins. Wow. Cynical. And intrigue of 18. Yikes, that would be a fun playthrough. That's another fun playthrough that I'd love to do for a future campaign in this. I'm such a great queen. Yeah. Yeah, you are. You're a redeemer. Oh, damn it, stop dying. Every time I start getting a lot of opinion with these guys, they drop down dead. Slain by a rabbi. Oh, well. Okay. She does not like us very much at all. We're still trying to win her over again. Fucking goddamn it. Right, send some gifts out. Order on it. We haven't got any honorary titles for you. Again, a lot of the reason they don't like us is because we hold way too many domain titles. We could grant the dukes we've already got the domain titles so that they're still the same amount of electors, but they're not so pissed off at us. To be honest, that might be a bad idea. Have we got this island here? So we could grant her cost, for example, which I might do. Or not, because the council say no. Okay, we need to start stacking up the council with loyalists then. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to sack everybody who is not a loyalist and replace them with... Shit, I was going to say hopefully loyalists, but I guess never fucking mind. Oh, this sucks. Alright, I have to start buying some claims. We've got one supporter. 1 out of 3. Okay, let's see if we can buy some favors in that case. I said buy some claims, I meant buy some favors. So this guy's already on board. What about our husband? 80 gold. So let's save up a little bit more. Get enough for 2 favors, then push a law. Every time we've got the ability to push a law through, we should sink absolutely every penny we've got into doing so. Okay, that's 40 opinion on that guy because he's a complete nobody. Go on, accept. Thank you very much. What about you? Do you want to... Can I buy a favor from you? She is 400. Probably because she's greedy. Why do you cost 400? What, because you're highborn? Oh, because her brother's apparently a king. Right, you were 80. Hit that guy we've already got a favor from. What about you? Buy favor is also 400. Fucking hell, you guys are expensive. Well, that's all we need anyway, just those two. So that should be more than enough. Let's go ahead and call in council support on both of them. So that gives the guy who was already a loyalist plus our vote plus the 2 that we just bribed. So we should be safe now. What do we want to go for? Grant titles might be a good idea for exactly the reason I talked about earlier. Let's do it. And that should go through relatively unhindered. We've just relied on that other guy. Oh, God, it's not worth it. Not for the small amount of text. There we are. Perfect. And then we'll grant you costs. Not only will that keep them happy, but also it's going to keep the same amount of elected titles, and we can't hold it anyway. So, you know, it's kind of win-win. I don't know to what extent the AI can use the decision that we've used to become ducal-level member states of the Confederacy. So I don't know, say, for example, she grants that out to someone, maybe then they can do it. Or maybe it's only if you're a direct vassal of the king or queen of the Confederacy. That would make the most sense, because look, there's also this count here that's been around for a while, and he hasn't flipped. So fingers crossed that's how it works. Right, what else have we picked up here? So we've got Kythera. We've got those two as well. To be honest, those make for a better capital. They really, really would. Wow. God damn, and they're also way more upgraded than our capital too. Look at that. It's about the same, but of course they've got the extra holding slots as well. Granted, they are tribes, but it shouldn't take much to upgrade them there. Maybe we'll flip over, seeing as we are the Cypriot League and we're on completely the wrong island. It doesn't matter too much. We can hold those. This province is crap, right? This is just a tiny little shitty island. Yeah, we'll give that one away to... We could grant it to this guy and really decentralize, so don't have a really powerful duke, but have a powerful vassal under that duke, so this count can't take direct action against us. I think that's the safest bet, he says, holding back the hiccups. Okay, 4 out of 4, done. Vassals, in love with us. Redeemed. 100% redeemed. All we got to do is win this damn kid over. You want some gold? You want some gold? There we are. Problem solved. Collapse of the Transnistrian Empire. Okay. The Transnistrian Empire, the great nation once spanning from the Danube to the Caspian Sea and had dominated political shape of Eastern Europe for over 200 years, is now in shambles. The empire itself is removed from the years of zenith, but only recently had the situation there deteriorated slightly. After a brief period of unhinged expansion, Transnistria had experienced a complete instability to manage no No, only new conquered lands, but the crown ones as well. Right. Defend themselves against rampaging peasants and uprisings and bandit raids. Local lords start to rely more and more on themselves and less on the emperor. This in turn led to the emperor's power dropping extensively. So I wonder then if you could play as the empire of the Transnistrian Empire, and sort of similar to, you know how in After the End there's the Californian emperor who's only a figurehead. Maybe that's a similar thing. Power vacuum, I'll have to keep an eye on that. Definitely we will. So that was the country that is now Ukraine, right? I think they're up here anyway. I don't know if that... Maybe that already existed. I think it was this area that... Yeah, this area that's collapsed. Wow, look at that. And what are you... Oh, God, is that another religious head? Is this the head of the Ecumenical Patriarch? Yeah, okay, so this is the head of the Orthodox Church. Herganant, again, is going to make climbing the ranks through the companions quite difficult, because right now we've got to apparently duel Timotheos, and, well, we can't do that, because she happens to be pregnant again. I'm just going to cancel that one, because I think it might just be a waste of time. Well, hopefully they'll give us another mission that's like, focus on war or lead your troops into battle. That we can still do. Is that a 50% chance of Gregarious? That would be awesome to get that as well. Damn it. Okay, Kind and Gregarious to start off with would obviously be incredible for keeping Vassal pinning quite high. Coprius. He's quick. Okay, cool. Welcome, Coprius. Oh, I didn't name that other kid. What are you doing? Oh, someone sent me a massive list of names over in Discord. If you have any name suggestions, by the way, obviously the badly misspelled island name is perfect. We'll throw that one into the mix too, but I'll go and dig up the massive name list that someone sent. Mainly because it'll save me a lot of time and effort trying to think up of these absolute just shitty names. Right, here we are. Falklands is honestly incredible. That's the one that immediately just jumped out at me there. Falklands. 10 out of 10 name. Fantastic. We've got an astute kid and we've got a quick kid. This is great. This is really going to help out with future generations. Go for Thrift. As I recall, I always get this confused. You can, if you are an adult, have Shrewd plus Genius, right? But if you're a kid and you have Shrewd, it'll automatically remove Quick. So if we take Curious and that becomes Shrewd, or maybe it can't become Shrewd if you've already got Quick? I don't remember. To be honest, I'm going to train you in... Oh, actually, what does Scorpio do? Intrigue, Fertility. I'm still going to train you in Struggle, because I think this is absolutely the right way forward. We've got a lot of people we need to... we're going to be fighting later on. We are a good educator, given that we are Shrewd, Kind, and Brave. Those are some of the best intervention traits you could possibly have. And who was our other kid? It was Young Ireland II, who I'll also train in Struggle. She is Virgo. Stewardship. Okay, fine. I'm going to go with Struggle, because I think it's the safest bet right now, especially given our incredible skill set that we've got to educate them with, too. So this was our other firstborn bastard son. I'm going to rename Pamphilios to... Burhermers. Oh, no, that was really bad. Burhermers. Incredible. Thank you. God damn. And of course, over a few generations as well, these names are going to get added to the system, and then they are just going to keep cycling back through as they start naming them after. It's basically the way naming works in CK2. It's a percent chance based on the culture to name them after ancestors. So it might be a 50% chance to name it after your grandmother, grandfather, great whatever parents. So as we have more and more names, as we've already seen, Ireland has come back up again. This is going to get horrible. Mighty Bull to victory. So what is it? An Orthodox uprising? Right, okay. Cypriot Orthodox revolt. Whereabouts are they? Actually on Cyprus. We inherited some retinue troops there, apparently. A healthy cow will serve us well. I'm going to bring a Mighty Bull, because going to war against an island uprising sounds fucking horrible. Particularly when they've got way more troops than us, too. They've got 5,500. We've only got 2,300. Did I set revolt strength to high? I guess I just enjoy a challenge. Shit, this is a bad plan. Right, get rid of you guys again. Let's raise these ones up. Alright, there we are. Let's hope our AI actually work the way they are intended to. Let's hope that they actually are capable of... Oh, we might be able to get away with raising those troops. And hang on. Every last troop is going to count here. So, yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Alright, good luck, squad. This is going to be a complete fucking mess. I can see it, because the AI is not going to be of any use. To the town, to the castle. To the sweat drips down my balls. To the town. No, I meant to the castle. Obviously, that's feudal vassal opinion. They are feudal vassals, right? Or direct vassals. Yeah, okay, cool. I was just wanted to make sure that they weren't the same government mode as us or something like that. Yeah, of course you'll answer my calls to war. Yeah, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you definitely won't stand on your islands and watch as we get annihilated. So I'm expected to fight 6,000 men with essentially an army of 851. That's a difficult uprising. I regret setting that rule to what I did now. Piss. How am I supposed to beat this, Chief? And they win. They'll take any occupied provinces. Can we just surrender right now? Take occupied titles. Oh, but the war goal is the Duchy of Cyprus. Shit. We might have to just surrender it. I hate to say it. What can I do against such reckless hate here? Because that's, I mean, they've got full possession of the War Gold as well. And to boat bomb into them, bear in mind we're playing on very hard, so they get 50% bonus morale. We're coming in at 50% anyway. We're going to need 75, an additional 75% on top of their current army size as it stands. So we're going to need, like, roughly 2,000 troops plus another... So we're going to need, like, 3,500 troops to be able to boat bomb that. And even then, it's questionable. Because obviously it depends on our commanders, which are apparently shit. Let's go ahead and set these commanders up a little bit better. Oh, man. 24, 20, 17. This is going to be really hard. I don't even see how we're going to be able to stop this. They can't get on our boats either. Or more specifically, they won't get on our boats. You guys want to attach to me and then... See if... Again, I don't think this works, but I'll give it another fucking go. Why not? Where are they going? Where are they going? Well, they went somewhere. Unfortunately, again, it's not going to... I mean, it's nothing we can do to stop this. Unless we can get them to... Oh, shit. 3% chance of drunkard. You should not really be having a drunkard competition. Oh, she's not pregnant anymore. Okay, it's fine. Never mind. So the only way I can think of actually getting an in here... Oh, they did get on the ships. Ah, nice. The only way I think we've gotten in here... It's the only kind of boats join you as well... is if they finish sieging one of these and then the army joins the other army, we drop them off. But then they've got a 5,600 death stack. It might give us a little bit of time to reinforce. What are you doing? You're moving north to Anatolia. Yeah, that's what we wanted. We're going to have an arm wrestle with Sky, who's previously tried to murder us. Okay. Oh, we're known as the Flower. Well, that's kind of nice. I don't know what we're supposed to do here, because we don't have the money to even keep this fleet up for very long. I think, genuinely, we're just going to have to let it go. We'll wait for them to siege, wait for their armies to start moving to the other province, and then... Oh, fuck. What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? Thanks. Appreciate that. See, fucking morons. Oh, God, look at the gold stacking up, though. Okay. Are they even... They're not even going to move, so my previous strategy isn't going to work anyway. Go for my core position at once. Basically, we've got a boat bomb now, and that's it. That's the only choice we've got. Do it. We're going to lose, but we might as well give it a go. Yeah, they're reinforcing. What? What? Excuse me. What the fuck are you talking about? What are these commanders? Nothing? He's got inspiring leader and cavalry leader, but that alone wouldn't change it. Oh, because I guess the morale defense is higher. That alone would not make up those numbers, surely. I mean, it was a... I mean, they were just light infantry at the end of the day. Huh. Well, there we go. Who'd have thunk it? All I had to do was boat bomb an army 5 times the size of ours? What are you talking about? That's so weird. Alright, I'm not complaining. We are massively in debt, though, so we didn't exactly get away with that unscathed. We might be able to do a duel. Hang on. We actually might be able to do this one. Duel for blood. Oh, God. Not been recently involved in any duel, so we've got to wait... It's almost a year. We've got to wait another, like, 9 months there before we can fight this dude again. Okay, I'll keep an eye on him. What's his religion here? Mesopotamian. That's cool. Same religion opinion +5. Global movement speed +10%. That's really, 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 really strong. Wow. Holy shit. Bear in mind, this is, I mean, movement lock, and as long as you're not playing... I mean, you'd have to kind of play with Shattered Retreat with these guys kicking around if you were particularly planning on fighting with them, because otherwise they would be way too powerful. Muslim opinion is -5. And old... Oh, so I see what it is. So they're an offshoot, I guess, of Islam. They consider themselves Muslims, but on other group entities such as the Party and the Line. Right. So the whole point of that is you get -5 opinion with everyone else, but with your own thing, it's cancelled out because of the same religion opinion. Old World Cost opinion is also +5 as well. And then government must be +10%. That's super, super powerful. Wow. That could be a fun one to play. There's so many great places to play in this mod. There's so many places I want to check out. Again, one of the coolest ones up here, but I don't want to spoil it too much. Yeah, obviously we're going to be doing more of this in the future. Don't forget, there's another 4 days until release date before you guys can get your hands on it. Again, links are in the top comment description, everything else, so go and check that out. All right, into the dungeon with him. Complete botch treatment away. Oh, no, no, that's fine. No, he's trying his best. Kill him. Kill him. Please die. He's got camp fever. -4 health. He's wounded. -1. He's got treatment. -1. Mild illness. That doesn't matter. Those cancel out. So he's got a swollen ankle. Die. Because this was a guy that was trying to assassinate us, don't forget. So I mean, I'd be more than happy to watch this guy disappear. Time to move my attention elsewhere. We've apparently made one of our vassals like us to the extent we don't have to worry about her anymore. How are you doing? 46? We're good. We are the safest, nicest realm ever. Corfu also died? Oh, shit. Our dynasty is 8 living members. So half of which are us or our direct line. Luckily, Great Specific Garbage Patch has had 2 kids as well. Jamaica had a son called Leon. Michael, Corfu, and Sky. Sky did just die then. Wow, okay. Well, we've weeded out the horrible, sort of tyrannical members of our dynasty, all the ones that were murderous and ambitious, and now we're the nice, you know, the nice, just, peaceful ones. Never mind. Never fucking mind. I am surely with child. My husband will be pleased. Unfortunately, the society will not quite. I'd love to get the legend. I'd love to get the legend with this character too. She's 38, so actually getting there when we can't duel because she keeps having Babby be formed, that's going to be quite difficult. We'll give it a go, though. I need to make court tutor a high priority title because I keep forgetting. I'm going to go and do that literally right now. There we are, much better. So it notifies now if we are missing that rank. Should be in the base game because it's so essential to Conclave-based education. If you don't have Conclave, obviously you don't need to worry about it because I haven't got the new education system, but it is so important. The fact that it's not high priority is just a massive mistake on Paradox's behalf. Okay, so I think hospitals definitely couldn't hurt. Island Nation, we already get somewhat of a bonus to that anyway, to disease resistance, but just from the fact that we are a bit more separated. Like Iceland. How rarely do you see the plague up in Iceland, huh? But hospitals, well, certainly couldn't hurt, particularly mainly because we've only got 8 living members left. So I'm getting a little bit concerned we are just going to be wiped out before long. So your collect, do you have a slightly better... Oh, man, I want to invite some... Let's see if we can invite some new people to our court. I want a council full of loyalists so that we can get that shit dealt with. Right, now I want to invite you to court, replace our husband with him, and that will in turn increase our overall state stewardship. Because you get half your chancellors plus half all of your spouses, or something like that. I don't remember the actual formula for it, but it's something along those lines. You are really good. Let's get you to court. I suppose you are slightly better as well as... Shit, well, let's invite you. Because it's slightly better. Again, very slightly better steward there as well. She's pretty good. We might be able to swap her out. I'm just going to invite whoever we can, and if any of them are loyalists, they get a seat on the council automatically, regardless of whether or not they are any good. Come join our Plague land. Hey, Plague is gone. We're fine. Obviously, it wasn't Plague. It was Camp Fever. Okay. Loyalists. Husband, I can't believe you're not a loyalist. Fuck you. Maybe we should start... Let's just perform statecraft instead. Let's just be very generic with it. So no loyalists there, although that guy, I believe, already is. We've got no loyalists in that position. Ugh. So if they're not any loyalists, I'm just going to swap them out for whoever is... equally as skilled / slightly more skilled. I think that makes a lot of sense. Right, there we are. Mysticos, again, not a loyalist, so we'll swap you out. And then Augur is just terrible. Just absolutely awful. Shouldn't even be on the list to consider. Right, when can we next upgrade our laws again? So we've genuinely got like a year to try and scrounge up, I mean, minimum 240 gold. Maybe we should go business focus for a bit. Ruler focus is good, but everybody already loves us, so there's not much point. I know CS already a good name, but I've picked this game. We've got to stick to it now. Let's go for... I don't even know why half of these places are supposed to be. Okay, that one I know. Okay, Corsica is pretty good. Corsica. Good work. Welcome. And 8.9 gold. Oh, God. I suppose it's not that much money at the end of the day. This is still worth it. Castle tax minus 50%. We don't have that much castle tax anyway. 9.36. Oh, actually, we actually might... Oh, God, let me crunch the numbers on this very briefly. No, it still adds up, so that's better. All right, done. And stewardship +1. Very nice, thank you. Very slight bit more. Okay, so we've got enough money now, well, almost enough money to be able to start bribing our councillors. In a few more months, we'll have it regardless. Carpenter's Build, definitely. And stewardship +2 immediately. My God, that was going pretty damn fast. His warrior, he needs me, sure. What shall we go for? So we've got one supporter anyway, so we've only got to buy 2 favors. In fact, we might be able to just force this through now again. All right, and I really should be going for Centralization too. Oh, maybe we should go for that first. We've already got 2 people that are up for that anyway. All right, fine. Let's go and bribe whoever the hell is the cheapest on the council. You want 80 gold. You're also just not up for it. Fuck you. That guy's voting in our favor anyway. You're not up for it. Oh, God, we have to send some gifts out as well. How much do you want? 62 gold. Done. Done. I think that guy was already voting for it, so that might have been a bad idea. But for the other laws, it's fine. Okay. Thank you very much. Shouldn't have spent my money on that bloody fire striker, apparently. And how much do you guys want for favors? He wants 80. I should probably send them gifts anyway, seeing as they are our chancellors. Seriously? Great specific garbage patch were killed by a fucking bear? Oh, for God's sake. Well, that's another member of our dynasty. We're down to 7 now. Good lord. This is really not going too well. Are there any members of our dynasty unmarried that we could potentially... let's go Great House, mine, if you don't mind. And then adult... Yes? What? Oh, Great House, mine. Thank you. It's just us. Wait, we're on... What are you talking about? Oh, no, we're not married. Just go any. Yeah, the closest we've got is like... I could start, I guess, arranging some betrothals so they can immediately get right on it. Okay, arrange betrothal matrilineally to... 24, shrewd, not too bad. I'm looking for people with inheritable traits. Fuck it. Marry him. He's got Midas touch. I'm thinking of the... Bear in mind, I'm thinking of the potential for just kids at this stage. Alright, so again, we're looking for people with inheritable traits, preferably around his age. 10. That's my daughter, so maybe not. Oh, God, anybody will do. Fuck it. Yep, just go for it. Go for it. You're on the council, right? I'm starting to think he might fancy me. We could go make a move. He's not on the council, but he could be. He's a 22 marshal. Make a move. It's good to be the queen. Nice. There we are. Okay, fucking our way to victory. Boom. He's got to be a loyalist, surely. Surely he's not a loyalist, you bitch. How much to buy a favor from this guy? It's another 80 gold, so it's basically the minimum that we could kind of hope for there. Oh dear, I must be with a child. Will my husband believe it? It's his. Well, I mean, he wouldn't know. He's blind. Well, I mean, okay, I'm starting to see some issues with that in hindsight. It's not the best strategy. He's not gonna notice. Like, he's not gonna notice us slinking off in the minor hours of the night. What do you mean he's got probably perfectly good hearing? Okay, so we've got 2 favors, and then our husband's a loyalist, plus our own vote as well. Kind of a little bit overkill then in hindsight. So what's it we needed? We need the prestige, which is going to be quite difficult to do. 500 prestige, rule for 10 years. Actually, the prestige isn't going to be too difficult. We could always go and launch some very basic wars. Absolute rule. I still think going for this one first should be the first port of call. Banishment. We got 2 opponents that's calling those favors then. Call in council support. What do you mean no? Must elect of at least 1 title. Sorry? Both characters need to be elected of at least 1 title in common. What are you talking about? Oh, no. I want to call in council support. Influenced by a favor? Oh, shit. Okay. It's calling council support on you, then. Okay. That should be enough still. Yeah, there we go. We're fine. So, execution or banishment. I think we'll go banishment first, just because there's potentially some gold to be made out of that one as well. Oh, he done a bloody camp fever. Damn it. Okay. Well, that's a lot of flush. Oh, I guess now we don't have to convince our husband that it's his, right? Zine. Xena? Zini? I will find a better name for you, Zini. That one makes way too much sense. Oh, God, that one's pretty cursed. Australia. Welcome. We could also go for celibacy as well. She's 40. Oh, shit. We could potentially get a few more kids out of that, though. Why don't we marry the guy that we just fell in love with? Why don't we marry this guy? Just to, you know, kind of ensure he stays... Oh, no. 300 prestige. Okay, never mind. Let's see if we can find a better marriage in that case. Matrilineal, and then... Is there anybody that we're not going to be fucked with in terms of... That's fine. Hey, we gain 7 prestige from marrying the relative of a duke. The issue with becoming celibate as well is that we lose 150 prestige. The only benefit would be we'd be able to actually go and do some duels and stuff. I'm not going to be doing that. Oh, we can take warrior training, though. Should remember to do that. Thank you. We get Aniator. What does that do? Movement speed 10% morale defense. Good God, that's very powerful. 19 martial. I suppose we could lead armies just to... Maybe we should also start training our troops as well. So hopefully just over time, we should pick the war focus again. Hopefully try and teach our husband Marshal that trait, and then in turn he can teach our other commanders that as well. Because I don't even know if you can teach them traits like that, the society-based traits. Oh, that went by pretty goddamn fast. Thank you all for watching. I'm actually really enjoying playing this, mainly because it's given us this. The thing you find with CK2 is that there are no big attainable endgame goals you have to work towards when you are a smaller nation. It's always, you know, mend the schism as the fucking Byzantine Empire, or reform the HRE, or do something. It's always these massive, massive goals, Samrat Chakravartin. And even though we're a tiny little nation with barely, I mean, what, 6, 7 provinces there, we've got all of this crazy, crazy shit we can already start building towards, which I really, really love. And then after that, we've got, that's just a stepping stone to even greater things as well. So I'm actually really enjoying that we've got something to focus on rather than just seeing where the game ends up. I know that is some of the appeal to it, just some of the sort of random nature of CK2. We've still got that, and we've got something to work towards as well. And we've got multiple different strategies. Like the strategy we were doing yesterday could have worked, but I know a lot of people prefer the character development stuff, which is why I'm going for that. I'm having a lot of fun with this, and hopefully you guys too will as well in 4 days' time. The release date of this. Again, I think that's the same, but I will double check and make sure that everything's going relatively smoothly with that and give you an update if anything has changed. Thank you all for watching. Tomorrow, we will hopefully... I think by tomorrow we can blitz through things maybe a little bit quicker and get this Confederacy unified and then really focus on getting Atlantis. A big shout out goes to our insane top tier level patrons for making the channel possible in the first place. Shout out goes out to Blue the Lazy Archer, Rodin the Potato Eater, Zazzy7011, Asuna Kiriso, Alchemia, Ninja Tree V, James Shade, DKO, Cyric313, Jackson Widman, Grimwolf, Ben Hofflin, Pelvis Presley, Necrophilan, and everyone else at the Insane Tier levels on Patreon. Thank you guys for your support. Stay tuned over at Patreon over the next couple of days because I'm going to have an update regarding my other secret project that you guys have already seen one video for. We're going to get a bit more specific this time around. Thank you as well to Bad Burrito, 316, Jaden, Wesley C, Buen Gun, Peanut Gorilla, Gabriel Van Ders, Russian oligarch billionaire, Justin Plock, Big Weeb. There's a Big Weed then for a second. Big Weeb, which is basically the complete polar opposite. Llewellyn Thomas, Lampy, Tiger Rifter, Jeebus Crust, Genji Zerka, Derek F, Sam Kears, Alex Bogard, and everyone else on Patreon as well. Same for you guys. Stay tuned for that one. And of course, if you're not a patron, those go on 7 days anyway. So in a week's time, you guys will get access to all that extra bonus content for free as well. Because I'm a benevolent god, Leonidas.